Wherever we can, we will keep the traffic moving. It's absolutely a priority for us to keep Essex moving. Sometimes we will have to close the road. We close the road in cases whereby there's a risk to motorists using the road network because they might be distracted. There's also cases whereby we would want to reduce the opportunity of things falling from gantries onto the moving traffic, but also sometimes we have to stop it so that we can go in and effect an arrest in a safe working environment. We're doing everything that we can with highways agencies to take a preventative approach. Only this morning we had officers in really close proximity to what was happening. There's 32 miles of M25 alone in Essex. There is over 70 gantries, over 54 super gantries. So working with highways, we'll maximise our resourcing and we'll do everything that we can to stop activity when it takes place. So I have a dedicated team available to me each day in order to be able to do that we've invested in within Essex Police, and that are specialist trained. There's a lot of training that goes into keeping their skills. There's not an infinite amount of numbers available to us in this really specialist area, so we have to use what we've got to best effect. We're absolutely arresting everyone that commits a criminal offence, and we're proactively seeking to charge every single person. But those charging decisions are done in conjunction with the Crown Prosecution Service. So it is my absolute aim in keeping people safe, helping people and catching criminals to make sure we arrest the criminals and we put them before the court. Public nuisance offences can demand up to 10 years in custody if found guilty. Now, we haven't had any of those, but what that does tell us is it's an indictable offence, which means it's triable at the Crown Court. You can go to prison for it. In some cases, people have gone to prisons for a period of time, and we're also seeing fines. But let's not remember, the sanction isn't for the police, the sanction is for the courts. What we really don't want is the public taking independent action and ending up getting in trouble for what they think is the right thing to do. And will just make the matters even worse. So please, just refrain from taking independent action and let the police do what we need to do. Contractors are professionally trained individuals. They've got protective equipment, they complete risk assessments before they go out, and they're really highly trained to work in such a hostile environment. Protesters aren't. They're not there for the same reasons as the contractors. They're there to commit criminal acts, and there's a distinct difference between the two. What I would say to them is just stop it, on the basis that you're putting yourselves at risk, you're putting the public at risk, you're putting my officers at risk. You're committing criminal acts that are disproportionately affecting the complete community. People are being stopped from getting to important family events, people are being stopped from travelling on holiday, a multitude of different reasons. So stop committing criminal acts, and whilst you continue to commit criminal acts, we will continue to arrest you.